Hello, guys. After a long time, I'm back with another story. Parrot won't listen but learns to pay attention by Jasmine Brooke. Let's see what's inside it. Okay, the publication of this book is Woodpecker Books. Sometimes Parrot found it hard to listen. If she was busy having fun, Parrot didn't notice others speaking. If she was tired and sleepy, Parrot forgot to pay attention. Not listening and not paying attention often got Parrot into trouble. On Friday, Mrs. Tree told everyone about the school trip. Parrot thought the trip would be fun. She was so busy thinking about all the fun she would have that she didn't pay attention to Mrs. Tree's instructions. Parrot hadn't heard Mrs. Tree tell everyone to bring a packed lunch. Parrot hadn't heard Mrs. Tree tell everyone to bring some money. Parrot hadn't heard Mrs. Tree tell everyone they were going to the seaside and not forget a swimsuit. When the bus arrived at the seaside, Parrot screeched, "Swimming!" Then she ran to the sea. But Parrot wasn't wearing a swimsuit, so she couldn't play in the sea. All because Parrot hadn't listened to Mrs. Tree. You can see everyone is enjoying in the sea, only Parrot staying aside and watching them swimming and having lots of fun. When it was time to eat lunch, Parrot screeched, "I love picnics." Then she looked for her lunchbox. But Parrot didn't have a lunchbox. Everyone ate their lunch, everyone but Parrot, all because Parrot hadn't listened to Mrs. Tree. Then everyone bought an ice cream. Everyone but Parrot, because she hadn't brought any money. Because she hadn't listened to Mrs. Tree. Luckily, Mrs. Tree knew a lot about not listening, and she knew that Parrot hadn't listened not one bit. Then Mrs. Tree pulled out a special bag, a bag for those who did not listen. She gave Parrot a swimsuit. Wow! She gave Parrot a sandwich. She bought her an ice cream. Yummy. I want to tell you something, Parrot. Mrs. Tree said, "Are you ready to listen?" Parrot nodded her head. When you listen, you learn, said Mrs. Tree, about important things and fun things too. Then Parrot swam in the sea. She ate her sandwich and she licked her ice cream. When Mrs. Tree said it was time to get back on the bus, Parrot paid attention. All because she had learned that listening is important. And it could be fun too. Words and feelings. Parrot didn't listen in this story, and that made things go wrong. Speaking is very important. You have to listen. There are a lot of words to do with listening to what people say in this book. Can you remember all of them? Listening, attention, heard. Okay, let's talk about behavior. This series helps children to understand and manage difficult emotions and behaviors. The animal character in the series have been created to show human behavior that is often seen in young children and which they may find difficult to manage. Parrot won't listen. The story is in this book examines issues around listening and paying attention. It looks at how not listening can cause problems and make things go wrong. The book is designed to show young children how they can manage their behavior and learn to listen carefully. How to use this book? You can read this book with one child or a group of children. The book can be used to begin a discussion around complex behaviors such as not paying attention. The book is also a reading aid and with enlarged and repeated words to help children to develop their reading skills. Okay, now we're at the end of this book. I hope you like the story and don't forget to comment down below. Thank you. Bye bye.